Good morning, guys. Got an exciting day here on the farm. We're gonna have a new animal edition, and I'm really excited about them. Release the dragons! I don't know, I'm still not quite sure what to say when I let the geese out. How's it going, guys? Release the Kraken! Let's go, chickens. Out you come. And how are you doing this morning, Mr. Toby Dog? How are you? Yeah. Good to see you, buddy. You guys just have more pumpkins to feast on, I know. So much abundance. Enjoy. So yeah, I'm really excited about this new animal pickup that we've got. I'm gonna have to drive about an hour south of here to go pick this animal up.
2 years ago, when I had my first geese, they were pilgrims and they were Emdens, and I had actually a random extra breed of goose mixed in there as well, Buff. And I really liked that goose. It was really mild-tempered, it was large, it was good at eating grass, and it was just a great goose. But unfortunately, I made the decision to cull it because I just was in this mindset of, oh, I want to raise purebred pilgrims. Well, if you fast forward now to present day, I actually have about 21 geese currently on the farm. And those geese are a mix of pilgrim, Emden, and Toulouse. And I've actually come to the conclusion that rather than raise pure-blooded birds, I actually want to try to work on building a good hybrid genetic base for my flock. I think that having the mixture is going to make for a hardier batch of birds, but I've always thought back to that buff goose that I had back in the day and how much I really liked it. And it just so happened that the other day I was checking out Craigslist. I always am constantly scanning the agricultural postings in my area on Craigslist because you just never know what might pop up there. And I stumbled upon a posting of a guy looking to rehome a buff gander. I immediately shot him a message saying, hey buddy, I'm interested. And he said, hey buddy, sounds good. But to be perfectly honest, I'm not exactly sure what the situation's gonna be. I hope this bird is healthy. Whenever you respond to these Craigslist agricultural postings, it's a real crapshoot in terms of what you can get.
So moving a goose is a lot harder than trying to move like a chicken or a duck. When it comes to moving geese, generally you're better off trying to take a few precautions. So I do have my cage and I do have my net. They should make this somewhat simple and straightforward. But since I don't know the temperament of this goose, this could be quite the adventure. This guy right here with the spot on his neck, yep.
So one of my least favorite parts about goose farming is goose handling. Because managing geese is like managing dragons, right? Like, they are big, they've got giant flappy wings, they're strong. The only thing they don't do is breathe fire at you, thankfully. But it always feels horrible, actually, when you have to break up a goose family. Geese are very tight-knit birds. When they're a flock, they are as close as they come. This goose needed to be rehomed, and so that's why I'm doing this. Ordinarily, I would never, ever, ever opt to break up a goose family because, frankly, it just doesn't feel right. But since this was a necessary situation and it had to happen, that's what ultimately led me to take these actions.
Well, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be, and I was worried it was going to be. Number one, turns out the guy who was offering up the goose, he was a really, really nice dude. His name was Jeff. Beautiful little property he's got here. Great collection of old tractors too. And yeah, just a really nice guy, and so that part was good. The little goose flock he had was really adorable. He had mostly females, but he had this one gander that he actually wanted to get rid of because I guess a couple of the females were the daughters of this fella. And so I was able to catch him pretty easily using the net. Really easy to pick up, really easy to put in the crate. And now he's actually riding shotgun, or I guess not really shotgun, he's riding in the back seat, and we're heading back to the farm. Okay, Bruce the Goose, let's set you loose.
Poor Brucey. Felt so bad seeing him in this cage. He was definitely scared. It's unfortunate. Again, part of the necessity of rehoming a goose is you got to go through this process. But to be perfectly honest, the process of transporting the goose isn't nearly as difficult as the process of integrating him into the flock will be. Now, if you guys watch really carefully here, he is banging up against this cage so hard with his bill that he ended up injuring himself. You can almost see it right about here, where there's just a little bit of blood starting to poke through his nostril. Again, really an unfortunate fact and an unfortunate part about transporting a goose and rehoming a goose like this is that you got to go through this process.
Hey guys, I got a new friend on the farm. Hey, take it easy, buddy. Don't hurt yourself. Hey. Oh, shoot. He hit himself right on the cage. Take it easy. Take it easy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Taking to your new home. Hey, take it easy, bud. Easy. It's okay. Can you figure out how to get out? Come on. Hey, easy. Easy, pal. There we go. Hey, hold on. There you go. Hey, take it easy, Bruce. I just gotta look at your little injury there. He banged his nose up on the crate. I'll have to give him some time to try to adjust. All right. These guys are confused by the whole situation. And he's definitely confused by the whole situation. And these guys are confused by the situation. There is a lot of geese chaos going on right here, right now. Whew. Checking our chickens here. As far as other new additions to the farm, just a quick update. Rosie and her still unnamed friend are doing pretty well. They've become the absolute perfect roommates with Penny and Bernie. You can see though, they're going through their molt, so they look kind of crappy, but they'll get better real soon. Isn't that right, Toby Dog? You know what's really great about having the chickens in the yard here with the ducks and the geese is that basically when I sweep out the duck compost out of that door right up there, make that pile, the chickens pick and scratch through it. And so it's really automatically turning the compost for me. And so this stuff's gonna be great for the springtime. Yeah, just a quick Goose house update. Things are actually going pretty well in here. Occasionally I've found a chicken egg or two hiding up top here though. I grabbed a couple earlier today and put a little story on my TikTok about it. And so they've got these insulated hay walls to keep them out of the draft and nice and toasty. And I have bedding I can just toss down for them. So it works out good, win-win. And yeah, the pond is actually starting to retain water. It keeps freezing and thawing, as you can see here. You definitely see the ducks are really enjoying it. The water is gray and it looks ugly, but it's okay. Bentonite, the substance that I use to seal in the pond, that stuff is non-toxic. Heck, they actually use it as like a laxative sometimes, and so totally healthy, totally fine for them. What's going to happen is that sediment's going to keep mixing in and settling in and expanding, and that's going to be what ultimately creates the seal for the pond. And there you can see I've got Serious Quack right there. We've got Quacky Chan right there. And then, you know, there was still one drake I haven't named, and so I might as well tell you guys the official name. I'm actually going with Yojo. That's actually short for Yellowneck Jr., just because he looks so much like his father, Yellowneck, so I felt like I had to call him Yellowneck, or at least Yellowneck Jr. And I thought Yojo for short would be a good one. See Toby guarding his flock, man. Such a good dog. Hey Brucey, how's it going, buddy? Let's check on your wound. Your wound looks okay. Doesn't look too bad. I got something for you. Got some oak grass. I'd grown it for Lil, but she got kind of tired of it, and so I'm just gonna leave that right here for you. See, you've made sort of a mess with your food. Other than that, I think you're settling in. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. How's it going, Bruce? It's okay, pal. All right, well, you keep doing good. So yeah, Bruce the Goose is here on the farm. He seems like he's getting settled in. Realistically, it's gonna take him about a week or two to acclimate on the farm. And so if you guys wanna find out how this story ends with Bruce here, you might as well subscribe to our channel and be able to follow along. What do you think's gonna happen with Bruce? Do you think he's gonna settle in, Toby? Yeah. Now, when you guys see this video, it's going to be Thanksgiving. And so I hope you all have a very happy and healthy and safe Thanksgiving. I mean, I appreciate that you even took the time today to watch this video on such a special day. It means a lot to Allison and me that you guys care about what happens here on our farm. And we always really appreciate this support and encouragement. And yeah, I'm just really thankful for all of you guys. And so I hope you have a great and wonderful and safe Thanksgiving.